Picture a pair of white cowboy boots. The year is 1988. So now picture them with tassels that move like mop threads wiping the floor with every step. And imagine rhinestones reflecting a bright, cheap rainbow. And pointed silver studs piercing the bleached leather. Because it was a time of I'm Your Venus and Rock Me Amadeus and Heaven is a Place on Earth. You know, a time for a 7-year-old to make a statement. The boots belong to Julie, the new Korean girl who just moved into our apartment complex on Magnolia Ave. She's just like me, so we become fast friends. We're the same age, the same size, both have straight jet black hair and bangs, both have single Asian moms with accents, and we both like Kirk Cameron. She's just like me, but different. She knows how to ride a bike, she knows how to sing, she's funny, she's charming, she smiles a lot, and her mom lets her have Ken dolls, wear skirts, and paint her nails colors other than clear. I'm shy, quiet, and awkward. Julie always gets her way. She is the leader, and I am the follower. She gets anything she wants. New clothes, new toys, new books. I never get new anything, especially not bedazzled white cowboy boots. Where'd you get this teddy bear? Toys R Us? Julie asked me one day while we're playing. Toys R Us, I think so, I lied, tying the yellow ribbon around Teddy Bear's neck tighter, remembering what my mom said. Never tell anyone we get things from the swap meet. Never tell anyone that they're used. I picture my mom going through all the motions to make the teddy bear acceptable, such as letting it sit in the sunlight for 24 hours and spraying it with alcohol. The sun was my mom's answer to everything, secondhand because it killed germs. Anything that was from Goodwill, Salvation Army, a garage sale, or Bel Air flea market promptly was given direct sunlight treatment. Julie's mom was just like my mom. Both women were immigrants, both were raising daughters on their own, and both were homesick. They were the same, but so different. Julie's mom didn't work, but had a succession of white American boyfriends who paid for things and rode motorcycles. My mom worked 14-hour shifts as a nurse. Julie's mom smoked cigarettes, and my mom collected matches. When my mom first arrived in the U.S., she started taking a free book of matches from every place she went to. Theaters, restaurants, bars, hotels, as a memento, as if to say, hey, look at all these matches. It's true, I've been to these places. It's true, I've been to the Ritz-Carlton, even if it was just to sit in the lobby. The only time Julie's mom came to our apartment, she saw the bowl of matches proudly displayed on the bookcase and took a handful. For my cigs, she said. My mom was too embarrassed to stop her from taking them and admit they weren't for smoking, but for proving she had been places in this country. My mom stopped collecting matches after that. Julie's white cowboy boots made their entrance one day after school when we were playing in the driveway. I loved how they made a clack-clack on the pavement, almost like high heels a grown-up would wear. They weren't Velcro like my sneakers, but slipped on. They had jewels, too, shiny rhinestones I thought signified wealth and status. I asked my mom if I could get a pair of white cowboy boots, and she said no, looking annoyed in her nurse's scrubs. What would you possibly do with cowboy boots? You can't run, you can't play, and they'll get dirty. They're impractical. But Julie has them, I said. It was the first time I felt that sinking feeling of envy. For the rest of the year, all I could think about was those white cowboy boots. I had a dream I could ride a bike, and I was riding down Magnolia Ave without training wheels, and I was wearing the boots, pedaling harder to make the tassels blow in the wind. I imagined wearing these white boots to school, deftly jumping through a Chinese jump rope and pounding a tetherball in them during recess. I imagined wearing them to pick up my dad from the airport. He would give me a big hug and tell me I looked like a lady. On a routine Friday, trash day, I walked to the smelly dumpster out back. Using all my might, I pushed the black garbage bag full of vegetable peels and fish bones and old rice from last night's dinner over the edge of the bin. Among all the black bags and buzzing flies, I saw them. A pair of studded white cowboy boots thrown in the heap. A treasure among waste to be discarded. I jumped over the edge and grabbed for them, getting who knows what on my arms and shirt. There were Julie's cowboy boots. The soles were worn and leather-stained, the tassels were tangled up and twisted like a ball of hair. But there they were, the white leather and with the rhinestones that were still sparkling. I ran to the apartment, looking over my shoulder to make sure Julie or her mom didn't see me. I cleaned them and sprayed them with alcohol. The boots were finally mine. I put them on and they fit like a glove. I danced in front of the mirror. I role-played scenarios. What a beautiful pair of boots, my third-grade teacher would tell me. But what would my mom say? What would Julie say? When would I ever be able to wear these boots freely? My heart was racing. Could I keep them a secret, hide them in my book bag, and put them on in the school bathroom after my mom dropped me off? If Julie saw me, would she tease me? Ha, those are the shoes I threw away. I was terrified. I would get in trouble with my mom, or even worse, be made fun of by Julie, the girl who had everything. So at 7 years old, I did the only thing I knew how, because I knew the white cowboy boots could never truly be mine. I stared at the girl facing me in the mirror, her boots looking dignified on her feet, and walked them back to the trash.